Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's Wednesday. More reverse coloring. I forgot to say that on Monday's video, that was Labor Day weekend. So I'm wishing you all a belated Labor Day weekend. Um, what did I want to do? I wanted to do some fatter lines, right? That's what I decided I'm doing. I'm going to fatten up just one side of each of these little give it a little more dimension. Like a shadow. Actually, I could be using my gray pens and make a shadow. But that's okay. I'll start with this. So how are you guys doing? If you didn't see my last video, go back one day, back to Monday, and where I explain this reverse coloring book, what it is, where I got it, all of that stuff. I will continue to leave a link to Mary's channel in the description box below. She's my benefactor for this coloring book. My watch is telling me I've been sitting too long and I need to get up. I understand. Yes, I probably have been sitting too long, but we're making ourselves some shadows here. Thicker bits. I'm making a thicker line on one side of each of these petals. Is it starting to rain again? No. I think the rain has stopped. Unless there's another wave coming, I think the rain has stopped. I spoke about that on the last video. We had Hurricane Hillary that turned into Tropical Storm Hillary come through. In my area, it didn't cause any damage, but there was some flooding in other parts of the area. Here, I'm just going to put some of those like curvy bits to emphasize like the seed pod area inside. Inside the flower. Just like that. Yeah, see how that flower looks, I think looks better than this flower because it gives it a little dimension. Even on your coloring, you can add dimension just by adding a bit of line weight, which gives a shadow effect. I still think I may come in here and use a gray pen. Shade. Maybe. We'll see. See what happens. I think I might do that. I was watching a storm chaser on YouTube who was out in the desert areas of Southern California. Those towns got hit a lot harder with flooding because, well, they don't have the infrastructure, first off. And they're in low-lying areas, so even when the streets are flowing really well, they're all low, so they tend to flood. And I was watching these people just continue, even though there was cars already stuck in the water. They had stalled out because the water was too deep. You know, don't drown, turn around is not just a saying just because. It's for real. Don't drown, turn around. And the storm chaser guy was trying to stop people from going into the intersection. He'd already walked up and helped one car get pushed out of the storm waters. This should be on this side. But there were others that kept going into this intersection, and even when he was out there in his, high visibility jacket and his galoshes and helping others try to get out of the area, people were still just driving right into it and then getting stuck. I watched like 4 or 5 cars get stuck within like 20 minutes as I was watching this guy try to help rescue other people who had already gotten stuck. That was crazy. It's like, yes, I know that it's probably not, it doesn't follow the traffic rules to stop and turn around on the street that you're on when it's like a double divided highway, because then you're going on the wrong side of the street. But don't get stuck. Don't hurt your car and yourself and get yourself in danger by going into a flooded intersection. Just don't do it. Just don't do it, I like these highlights in here. I may take a Posca pen and highlight some more spots. That. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, let's do that with this down here as well. Make that shadow. And this is just fun. This is just for funs today. I didn't feel like doing a pattern today. Got lots of stuff on my mind. Because of the wedding, I took a couple of days off. So I'm just enjoying my stay-at-home holiday. We've been working on a puzzle, that 18,000 piece puzzle, between my niece and my brother and sister-in-law, my husband and my son. I had lots of people helping me. That was awesome. Because doing such a large, intimidating puzzle by yourself is daunting. It really is. And psychologically, sometimes I wouldn't start because I was just like, I don't know what to do. Let's see. Let's zoom out and let's look at that from a distance and decide what else I want to do with this. I really like this kind of washed out green that's back here, but I want to kind of emphasize color with some. Well, first off, I want to do the gray. Let me see if I have any gray pens that are not all dried up. Okay, that's a good gray. It's a Copic sketch marker. Don't have very many of these. It's number N for neutral gray, in case you're wondering. I'm just gonna start here. I don't know what it's gonna look like on this page. Just do a little bit of shading. Ooh, I like that. Okay, let's give a little shading to this. This pen works great on this paper. Just give a little shadow without using pencil. I don't think I want pencil on here. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I zoomed you out, so now you can't see what I'm doing. Let's do a little shadow just in here. Just like that. We're going to give it a little more dimension. It doesn't have to be like super precise because it's all watercolory, so I'm kind of just leaning into that. Kind of the deeper areas where shadows and shading would be. If the light was over here. Whenever I shade, I tend to put my sun in my upper left corner. As long as you're consistent, then it makes sense. You know? Did I do these yet? I did that one. I didn't do this one. I didn't do this one. Okay. Did you see what I was doing? Probably not. Let's do some. Do a little shading of my little bumpity bumps that I did. And yet, I'm going to highlight. Because I love to highlight. Alright, I like that. And I think I might. Let me get another of these. Is it coming they're coming through, but it's ghosting, but it's not bleeding. Those are alcohol markers. I don't use them very often. I want to give a little shading to this green. I don't know why, but I do. This I changed to a really light marker, number 0 neutral gray. It's almost white, this, but it gives it just a little something. Maybe doing these. Anyway, what was I saying? What was I talking about? I've forgotten. Oh, puzzle. We finished. I started that puzzle, well, probably in January sometime. I admit I was overwhelmed. It took me days to separate the puzzle, just to get the pieces separated into, into piles last time. It just took me forever. I was overwhelmed. I really was. But we finished the first quarter. It's the whole thing is going to be almost 4 feet, almost 4 feet by 8 feet total when it's done. So each quarter is about 2 feet. Is that right? Yeah. Each quarter is about 2 foot by 4 foot, almost. We got 1 quarter done. We got this top corner done, and now we're working on this corner. I could show you. Because I think I'm done here, other than maybe doing some highlights. Give me a second. Let me find that picture for you. Here I am, finding a lot of pictures for you guys this time around. We'll go into my gallery. Turn off the light here. Here we go. Picture. This isn't finished, but just to give you an idea. Okay, can you guys see? Let me zoom in. That is what 1/4 of it looks like. This is about 4 feet across, and this is about 2 feet this way. And it looks like that. Oh, it's going to not focus. Come on, focus. Camera's having troubles. You see that? Look at how, that's a lot of, so this quarter is about 4,500 pieces. That's 4 times the regular 1,000-piece puzzle. And we got that done. That there is an in progress picture, but I don't know what happened to the completed picture. I had it completed. Oh, that's downloads. That's why okay. Completed picture. this one. Oop. Come on. There we go. You see how I've had to put it on 2 of those big plastic buffet tables, folding buffet tables? Usually I have those outside and when we're having a party. I can close that window. Nope, that's not the one that's causing the glare. There we go. Can you guys see that? How big it is. It's crazy. And then there's a picture of, I'm going to show you a picture of my niece because you can't see her face. There's a picture of my niece taking a picture of the puzzle. For perspective. So then we got out the next section. And I dumped out all the pieces on the table. And they look like that. And then for perspective, that's how tall the pile of pieces is. That's my water cup here. Now, look at that giant pile. And then we started sorting. And by the time my family left for the going back home, we had all of the initial sorting done, which was amazing because it's given me like a boost, so to speak. Okay, so now this is done. I had a lot of fun, and I may pick another page out of there and maybe cut one of those pages apart on Friday, just so that we're consistent through the week. We're working on this reverse coloring book all week. If you want to know which one it is, it's this one. That's the one I bought. And having fun. All right, you guys have a great day. I will see you on the next video, whenever that happens to be. That will be Friday. It will be Friday the 8th. And I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but I'm going to dig through that reverse coloring book, and I'm going to cut one up and see what we come up with a pattern. All right, you guys have a blessed day. I will see you later. Bye-bye.